All right, I am here with Zach Brown today from Nabholz Construction. He's going to tell us a little bit about what he does. So, Zach, can you introduce yourself and let us know what your job is?
Absolutely. My name is Zach Brown. I'm with Naples Construction. I've been with Naples for a little over 8 years. I've been in construction for about 14. I'm currently a project manager for Naples Construction, working on smaller projects, about $1 million and under, anywhere from maintenance to new construction that falls into that guideline. So, started off as an electrician, straight out of high school or after 1 year of college. Um, did that for about almost 9 years, and then made transition into construction as a superintendent, and then have now moved into our office as a project manager. So
Oh, nice. Do you like doing the project management
um, I,
or the electrician or
I do. I like every job I've had so far has built me to where I am now. I would say the one I like the most is superintendent. I thoroughly enjoy the project management, but being a superintendent, being involved with the production day to day is a big thrill of mine. So
kind of nice? Yeah.
yeah,
Working with people. I'm sure you're good working with people too.
that's my bread and butter. So
That's good. That's good. That gets you far in life.
yeah, absolutely.
Oh, let's see. So, talking about your daily work, what is your favorite part of your job, your current job?
Funny. The people actually.
The people.
Getting to deal with the people on a daily basis. It's not just about building buildings, about building the relationships with the people that I work with on a day-to-day basis. So that is by far more than making money, more than getting a job done on time. Developing the guys around me so that we have another new wave of constructors in the
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, that's my favorite part. That's why today I'm loving it. So, what is your least favorite part?
ironically people. No. Um, Sometimes the biggest challenge I have is the people. I know that's kind of
Yeah,
single-minded there, but dealing with the different attitudes, the different backgrounds where people come from, it can also be the biggest challenge as well as the most rewarding part of my job. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there.
exactly.
Enjoy it. It's a day-to-day challenge. So, but
The
like, probably my favorite and the least favorite part, depending
least favorite.
on who I'm
All
dealing
together. Yeah, exactly. That
with.
totally makes sense. What was your first job that you had and what did you learn from it?
My very first job I ever had that I made a paycheck from was throwing hay on a farm. And it was in that hay field that I learned the true value of hard work, teamwork, and the actual value of sweat equity and getting ahead. So, making 10 cents a bale, did it for all 3 summers of high school, and that was the first time I ever had a paycheck. So,
Oh, wow. Was that for a family farm or for?
no, it's a guy that I grew up with in high school that
Okay.
dad gave him a little bit of money, and he started his own business. So,
Nice.
I appreciate
Hey,
that.
it's good to get that first one under your belt too.
Absolutely.
What education have you had?
So post high school, I went to 1 year of college. I actually played college football, and then after that first year of college, I realized that the typical degree was not my avenue. So I came back home and went to work, and then since I've been in construction for the 14 years, I've completed a 4 year apprenticeship program as an electrical apprenticeship, and that has been the most beneficial for me in my career path.
Oh,
So
cool. Yeah, college isn't for all of us.
definitely not. It's definitely not.
Um,
Yeah, I
you
was happy to find an avenue that would allow me to be successful and not have to go through a typical 4 year degree. So,
exactly. So, no, that's always good to let the students know that too. So,
absolutely, there's
because
a lot of avenues in construction that do not require a 4 year
a
typical.
4-year degree. So, what can you tell students about that can help them prepare for a similar job? What?
The biggest thing would be being open minded and knowing that it's not all going to happen day one. Um, the biggest thing, because I do handle our hiring for
Okay.
our company, for our division, and the biggest thing that I find with people that have never been in construction that come in, expect more on the front end, and that's not how construction works. It's not really how any job works, but the common knowledge or the common thought process is if I go get a 4 year degree, I can get out and make a lot of money. The you can make a very good living in construction, even at the very beginning. But being dedicated to your craft, and being willing, being open-minded about moving forward and earning your way as opposed to getting your way. So
That's great. That's good. Good information. And what is your definition of success?
my definition of a success is having a roof over my head and have a family that has no wants. A happy wife, happy life type deal. But no, having gainful employment, the money and promotions for me is a thing that I know will come. So making everything out of what I have now. Gainful employed. I've only worked at 2 companies in my career so far, and that was by choice. And that is success to me.
That's great. So yeah, it's great you enjoy what you do, because that's
Absolutely.
we're spending most of our days
Yeah,
with
you got
with the people at work.
exactly, exactly. Back to the people. Back to the people.
So, any other advice you'd give uh, students?
The 2 things that I would say is to be a sponge. You learn so much every day, no matter what field you're in, and not assuming that you're the smartest person in the world, or in the room. I apologize. Not assuming that, and that you can always learn something from somebody. And then the second thing is to be open to new opportunities. When I left college after my first year, I was going to college to be a teacher, and to coach football the rest of my life. That was my dream. That's what I thought it was. And then I realized that I didn't want to sit in a classroom myself. So how could I? And found a job in construction, and it opened so many more doors for me to be able to live the way I want to live.
Right. That's great. Well, thank you so much for sharing your story. I know you have helped a lot of kids anytime they can see what's out there. So, all right. Well, thanks, Zach.